All right, cool. Hey, calm it down. What are you doing? All right, cool kids. We're doing a response video to your buddy Tom's coins. Oh boy. Plus, I'm going to put some stuff away before I put it back in the storage place. Yeah. Oh boy, where's your toy, special boy? Yeah. Anyway, Tom's coins. How's it going, buddy? We're gonna put these away, and we're gonna talk about. You brought up the old Cubano stuff here. Look at that. And it's this is one of the harder dates, lucky enough, but it's not going to completely get away from our DCA talk, because not all of my Mexican or Cuban silver, right, is numismatic. Yeah. Also, you can get big old chunky bolivars for undermelt too, if you do it right. 1836, yeah. You know. Cuba, here we go. Alright, I don't have a lot of Cuban silver, but I do remember getting this one. Well, very cool. You know, they're not all in great shape or anything, but when you can get a 20 center, which is about $4 worth of silver for 98 cents, you're doing okay, right? And then maybe you'll get something like this, same as a dime, for a touch over melt, but who cares? Mostly I got the 20 centers with a seam. Yeah. They seem to be the way to go. Here's another one. I got one of these for free. I just don't remember which one. It was in an eBay deal. I think that's the one in my world silver coins around the world book. That'd be my guess. Got these. Yeah. So that's yeah, that's the same as a US quarter. And then same thing here. So this is well under melt. This is $5 worth of silver for 98 cents. And that's it. I think that's pretty much it on the Cuban stuff. That's all the Cuban silver I got. Give or take 1 or 2 coins. Oh, here's a 10 centavos. Or no, yeah, 10 DS. A little over melt. Yep. Well, there we go, guys, and there it be. That's my whole Cuban collection, but we can continue our discussion about getting your silvers. You know, the best way to get your silvers is as cheaply as possible, right? If it's silver, I like it, you know. Doesn't matter where it's from. I like silver atoms. I'm not picky about my silver atoms. How about you guys? Are you picky about your silver atoms? Renegade, are you picky about your silver atoms? Yeah. Tom's Coin showed off a bunch of U.S. stuff. I don't have my U.S. stuff handy, so I can't really talk about that. But I can talk about getting sweet Boulevars 0.7234 for 1401. You know, that kind of stuff. That's a 90% coin. Cool. You know, I can talk about that. I can talk about getting lovely Boulevards under melt all day. Honestly. Here's one under melt. This is a big chunker. Chunky. Yeah, big chunker. $19.83, and it's 0.8681 troy ounces. So you do the math on that. It's probably melts are about 24. Be my guess. Just guessing. You know, no big deal. You might get something like this for $1.37. You know, you might be able to. And you might be like, ooh, that's cool, for 0.268, so a quarter ounce of silver for $1.37. That's, well, you know, that's if silver's $7 value for $1.37. You know, that's the kind of thing you can do if you dollar cost average. The trick is, this is what I'll say about the foreign silver is, you know, like, look at this. You know, that's 0.6 ounces. That should be a $16 melt on that. Somewhere around there, $15, $16. You know, give or take, just off the top of my head. So, what my point is, with the foreign silver, a lot of people don't know anything about this stuff, guys. That's the truth. What do you know about this Uruguay? Actually, this is Paraguay. You know, Lion, 300 Guaranis. What do you know about that? You don't know nothing about that. Neither did I till I happened upon it, right? And then I got big old, almost a roll of these things under melt. And they were under melt when silver was much lower. Yeah. So, you know, just one example. You could get, you know, these I don't know if I've ever paid over melt for a Boulevard. I honestly, look, this is, you know, it's probably $4 worth of silver for $2.98. You know, it's you know, it's stuff like this that dreams are made of, guys. See that? You can get that for 75 centavos US. You know, I mean, the point is, you know, while we're all out there hunting for other things, Morgan dollars, and yeah, that's a call out to you. This is going to be for Tom's Coins and the Kansas Kid. I'm calling you out, Kansas Kid. I mean, Morgans are more recognizable than my Boulevards here, but I mean, you know, this one I paid a little more for than I probably, but you know, most of these are under melt all day. You could go to Uruguay and get something like this. I got like a bunch of these. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 8 of these things. You know, it's 0.162 ounces for $3.71. That's about $4.50 worth of silver. So that's under melt. And I doubt Uruguay made a whole bunch of coins that year. They don't tend to. I get it though. Recognizability, I understand. I totally understand why people don't want to take a chance and buy stuff like this. I get it, man. I don't blame you one bit. You know, stick with what you know. I get it. But I'm just saying, if you felt square, ooh, more Cuban stuff. Tom's Coins, I got more Cuban stuff online. Here's a 10 centavos, 10 centavos undermelt. Here's a 20 centavos, a little better date, I believe. And that would be undermelt, yeah. Yeah, that's about $4 worth of silver there. You know, you could get something like this undermelt. Yeah, that's 0.7234, so that'd be, let me think. That'd be $1 face worth of U.S. silver, so, you know, what, $22 coin for 1613, you know, not bad, not bad. You know, Venezuela, man, it's not too bad, not too bad. It's a good way to go. You might get something like this from Guatemala, you know, for 26 bucks. That's really close to melt, guys. That's right there. Oh, here's another 20 centavos from Cubano centavos, and that is well under melt. Yeah, you know, so you get a lot of cool stuff at the right prices, man. You know, this is under melt, Dominican Republic. It's beat up, but who cares? It's $1.61. I can go on and on all day, guys. This ain't even hard. This ain't even hard. But I get it. You know, folks don't want to mess around. They don't want to get into this. You know, we got this for $1.18, and I can tell you right now that's under melt. I hate these, but that's okay. I hate them, but under melt I'll buy them. You know, it's a cool coin. It's 10% silver, and I've gotten burned on weight lots by these coins, so they kind of irk me a little bit. I'll be honest with you. I will tell you, these coins here you can get under melt quite often. This one I don't know if it is under melt. Let's check. 16. Nah, that's gonna be too high. That's too high for this coin, because that would be 32, not 32, but like 31 something an ounce. That's too high. Not. I don't know what I was doing that day, but that wasn't it. It wasn't a good day. But yeah, that's the thing. Maybe silver was up back then when I bought that. You know, you just can't tell. The downside of dollar cost averaging is when silver's high, if you're buying, you know, like Tom's Coins was saying in his response video, if you're buying it right, ooh, this is way under melt. If you're doing it right, you're buying in a dollar amount per time period, or you can do that way, or you can do a certain amount of metal in a time period. So it doesn't have to be a dollar amount. It could be a certain amount of metal. You could say, I'm going to buy 10 ounces a month, whatever the price is. Or you can say, I'm going to spend $100 a month, right? Conversely. And that, it gets you to the same place, okay? So don't let anybody tell you that it's got to be one way. There's several ways you can play this game. Dollar cost averaging we're talking about here. So yeah, you can get something like this. This is going to be under melt right here. You know, and I remember when I got this coin, silver was like $34 an ounce, but no one was paying attention to foreign silver back then. So I was able to get 0.1286 ounces. You know, that's about 380, give or take. That's just off the top of my head, math. So that's half off. That's half off all day. Half off. Half a melt right there. And that's, you can do that, guys. You can do that. I'm not the only one doing this. You can do it. Everybody can do it. This stuff is out there. It is ready. It wants you. It wants you to grab it. It wants you to take it. You know, it wants you to be the one you know, who gets it. But you're not playing. You're not getting in there. You're not putting yourself out there. And that is going to set you up for failure. You know, you could get something like this. It's, you know, the exact same size as a US half dollar, but you can get it for $8.27. Who cares if it's got a little wear and tear on it, you know? Obviously, look, man, you can get these under melt all the time. This is like $20 an ounce right here. Is what we paid. You know, and I probably got them cheaper than that. Let's see. Oh, yeah, here's one. Yeah. Wait till you see this. So this coin cost me $3.88. And so what we pay per ounce on that, right? We paid about $6 an ounce for this. Okay? So I don't know who you are, but silver at $6 an ounce is pretty damn good. I don't care what year it is or how much dollar cost averaging you do. If you see a steal like that, you better be on it. And this one's not so much a steal, but you got to realize these are harder. These are more collector items. This is well above melt. It's about $40 an ounce, probably like $38 an ounce. But you'll know where that money went when you realize these were a 1 year issue with a fairly low mintage. I believe it was like 2 mil. So, you know, that's not melt prices. It's not a melt coin, really. But, I mean, you guys get it. Dollar cost average. Get in there. Maybe you can grab a Mexican coin under melt. You know, if you get lucky enough, you get a 1904 peso for $24. You know, who knows? They're out there. Obviously, I got one. You know, I mean, I'm not saying it's common. Mexican stuff's really hot right now too. So that's another thing I want to talk about real quick, which is timing the market, right? So if I wanted to get a 1922 Mexican peso for what is that, $12 an ounce, we'll call it $15 an ounce, right? If I wanted to do that, I wouldn't want to do it right now because Mexican stuff's so hot. But like the Irish stuff, the Italian stuff, it ebbs and flows. So, and that's what I'm going to tell you about. There's certain countries you're just not going to get the coins cheap unless you just get lucky. Italy's one of those countries. Italy is rough. Mexico's rough a lot of times. It's rough. You know, it's a rare time when you're going to sit and grab a 2 real from 1839 for $5.23. That's not going. That's a once in a lifetime deal. You know, until it happens again. This is in 1861 for $4.85. So, you know, but you can get these. Yeah, these are under melt, but it's not very often. What you got to do, right, as diligent cool kids, is you have to pick your punches. You have to. What I do, I search a wide variety. So there's not too many countries that I can't plug and play. And get something near melt or below it. And the key is being near melt when you buy it. Okay? If you're dollar cost averaging, when silver pops up like it is right now, you're going to be below melt. It's mathematics. It's simple math. Okay? Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. If you cannot find them, I want you to keep looking. I'm trying to show it to you guys. Be safe. And Tom's Coins, best regards. I can't wait for the response. Ciao.